Good morning, Martin.
Good morning, Martin. What? Martin, what happened to you? Why are you in such a hurry to come to work this morning? Why are you all dressed up like this?
Never mind.
Well, what is it? What's the big occasion?
No occasion, Alex, just cleaning.
Cleaning?
Is it so funny a man wants to clean his shop? Now go on, Alex. I got no time for talk today.
But
Go on about your work, Alex. Go on.
Morning, Mrs. Sorensen.
Meyer! Has the Reverend been here for his paper yet?
No, Martin. But any minute now. What are you...
Tell him I must see him in my shop as soon as he comes. Very important. Oh, Father.
Oh, well, of all things.
Hey, Martin, come here.
What's going on here with Martin? What did he say to you?
He wants to see the Reverend. Very important, he says.
Martin wants to see the Reverend. Very important. Martin?
He has never acted so alive since 5 years now.
I don't like my friend Martin wanted to speak with the Reverend.
For years, Martin says only to him, hello, goodbye, and how much is it for repairing the shoes? Very funny.
Good morning, Reverend.
Good morning. What earth-shaking event brings the board of directors meeting to order this early in the morning?
It would be more of an earth shaker if Alex here suddenly wanted to speak to you, Reverend. Thank you. But even so, it may be a small earthquake. Martin Andowich wants you to come to his shop right away. He says it's very important.
Oh?
He is so excited today, Reverend. What do you suppose he wants with you?
Well, I'm sure I haven't any idea, Mrs. Sorensen. He's fixing a pair of shoes for me, but they weren't promised till tonight. I guess the quickest way to solve this uncommon mystery is to go see Martin.
Yes.
We'll all go. Yeah. No, thank you, Alex. I won't need a bodyguard.
That woman. What a voice.
Good morning, Martin.
Good morning.
I'm told you have urgent business with me.
Yeah. Sit down. Sit down. Something has happened, Reverend. To me. Something so big, so tremendous big, I can't get over it.
What is it? Tell me about it.
Last night, this morning, just before dawn, I had a dream. No, it was not a dream. It was real. I heard this voice. It woke me up. The Lord's voice, Reverend. Right in my room.
What did this voice say to you, Martin?
It said, Martin, this day, before sundown, I will visit thee.
I see. And you really believe you heard this?
I'm certain of it.
And you're convinced it was the voice of the Lord?
Who else will say such a thing to me?
You've finally taken a great load off my mind and probably saved my professional reputation in the neighborhood.
What are you talking about?
Martin, when that one tragic year in your life changed you from a religious man into a bitter denier, and it became, as usual, the official business of the whole neighborhood, I tried to explain to them, as I did to you, that Martin Andovich was not an atheist, not like Alex, who never believed in anything, but rather that you'd become an agnostic, a skeptic, a man who was uncertain and mighty stubborn, and that one day you would return to God.
I don't know this business about agnostic, skeptic, uncertain. All I know is what happened to me last night, this morning.
One little dream accomplished more than I've been able to do in 5 years.
It was not a dream. It was real. I heard it.
Whatever it was, Martin, I'm happy that you've accepted it as the strong proof you insisted it would take to make you believe in God again. Now, when we finally get Alex to listen to reason, it'll be a great day in the neighborhood.
You don't really believe it will happen, that the Lord will appear here?
Martin, anything is possible. The fact that you believe you heard the Lord's voice has already restored the faith you lost. That in itself is the Lord's doing.
Now, what I heard I am certain was real. But if it does not happen, what the voice said, then I will know it was only a dream, and nothing has changed. But what I heard was too real. It will happen. It will happen.
But Martin...
No.
I'll see you later this afternoon.
Yeah. Your shoes will be ready tonight.
Finally, I catch one of you food stealers. Now I put you in jail.
Don't call the cops, mister. He hears you. Stop. Please don't call the cops.
Let him go, Alex. You got your food bag.
Don't let him arrest me, mister. I was hungry. I had
Hey, you're new around here. Where do you live, boy?
Alex.
no place. I'm hitchhiking to Ohio. I got an aunt there I'm going to live with. I had to get something to eat. I never stole nothing before, but
Alex,
I
how much is his food worth?
Oh, 25 cents.
Here. Now go on, boy. You've got enough to eat for all day. Now go on.
Oh, thanks, mister.
That's all right.
Thanks
That's
a
all
lot.
right. When a boy is hungry, he has to eat. Only don't steal it. That's not the way to get things, by stealing. Now go on. Alex, have you got a clean cloth, a towel in your store?
No, what do you want for the clean clothes?
Angelo, let me buy you a napkin. Eh?
Sure. Maya!
And so, I'm getting ready for him.
The Lord, Martin? You mean the Lord from heaven? He visited you in your room last night?
He spoke to me, I said. Only his voice I heard.
Oh, stop, Alex. This is no laughing matter.
How do you know this voice is the Lord, Martin? How do you know?
It was such a voice you never heard before. A voice like no one on earth has.
Why you fix all this?
Well, I should have something holy like in the shop.
Martin, in the head? Did you lose your memory or something? After what happened to you 5 years ago, how can you think and talk so silly again?
Keep still, Mr. Voida.
I know what happened to me last night, this morning.
That's silly foolishness. What happened to you before when you believe like that? When you live like a good man, like that book says you should. Get your rewards.
Alex, if you talk like that, it is rubbish, believe me.
This is a free country. I can talk all I like. Some rewards you got, huh? In 1 year, your wife, your daughter, and your son, all dead. Poof, like that. You were left alone. Sad. And when that happened, you said yourself, if there was a God, you said, he would not do such a terrible thing.
But he only said it because you helped him think that way. Isn't good for anybody to think like you do. Why don't you keep your opinion for yourself?
My friend, don't be mad with Alex. I can't help it if I am too stupid to think like you.
Oh, no friend if you talk like that.
Martin, why you put the picture of your family there?
I will ask him if they are all... All of you go now, eh? Let me do my work.
I go, Martin. If you promise you will call your friend Alex when the Lord comes, I would like to see him myself.
Please, Alex, go, and take your comical jokes along. Martin, take a day off. Maybe it's good for you, a week. Maybe you need a little vacation.
Nothing is wrong with me, Meyer. Today I must be in my shop, working all day.
What in the name of heaven is this sacrilegious talk I'm hearing?
Oh, Vida is not enough. Now we got a Mahoney.
What kind of devil's blarney is this? Martin claiming that the Lord speaks to the likes of him.
Get out! All of you. It is my business. All of you, get out. Please. Today I must not be mad with anyone. For his visit I must be... Please, just go now. Let me do my work.
Well, outside. We go to our own work.
Such craziness in this neighborhood I've never seen before.
I bet a peck of potatoes that by afternoon, Marty will be cutting paper dollies.
After he has thought it over, he will see it himself that it was only a dream, and he'll forget it. And you, why don't you stay away from him with your comical jokes?
Did you hear about the picture? He's going to ask the Lord if his family is all right.
Maybe you hear it. Maybe the Lord is really calm today.
Stuff you're getting yourself, Angelo.
It's possible for the Lord to appear. It's possible.
It's possible for me to become president of Ireland, which is never going to happen.
The Irish people can thank heaven for that.
Now that we've taken care of the long hairs, we come to memory time. Do you remember Sweet Georgia Brown?
Yes? Yes. Very well, Reverend. Yes, goodbye. Oh, the Reverend is not much worried. He thinks Martin will be all right. I don't know.
It's the wagon from the crazy house we should be calling. And not only for Martin. Angelo here is believing it, too.
I don't say I believe. I like to see it happen. I don't say I believe.
For a while.
No. I just sit here a minute.
I'll get you a glass of water.
Hot weather like this, a man should drink lots of water.
you like a bite to eat, maybe?
No, thank you. I'll be on my way in a minute.
You all right already?
Yes, I'm all right now. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Has anyone been to visit St. Martin in the past hour or so? It's a poor muddle-brained creature still waiting for the miracle.
Well, you and Alex are bigger muddle-brainers. Kicking the pants you deserve for making fun. This is a bad thing happening to Martin.
Well, is it a fine poke of gravy rings you're bringing me, Mrs. Sorensen?
You make a bag of donuts sound like a grease pot. Such funny talk you have in Ireland.
Look. Look. Hey, Marty, are you looking to see if the Lord is coming down the street? I can't see him, Marty. Not yet.
Well, you keep this up and you'll make him dangerous. You'll see.
Yes, I'm afraid of that, too.
Martin, you thought I was the Lord coming in, didn't you?
What do you want?
Well, I came to find out what happened.
Come on. Tell your friend Alex. Has the Lord paid you his visit yet?
Nothing to say. And you will do me the favor to...
Could you fix the sole on this shoe for a quarter?
It can't be fixed. Nothing left to put a sole on.
There's nothing I could buy to put inside, maybe?
Oh, give the lady a piece of leather, Martin. Do you want a little boy to be walking on the bare pavement?
A piece of leather wouldn't stay in the shoe, or else I would have given it to the boy. Wait a minute. Anything else you want, Alex?
No. As long as you have no message to give your waiting neighbors.
My message is to tell the busybody neighborhood to do me the favor of minding their own business. Goodbye now.
Goodbye.
I'd forgotten about these. They were my son's. He was about his... Yeah, they will fit. You take it.
Oh, thank you.
It's all right. It's all right. I was meaning to give them away a long time ago, but I never got around to it. The clothes will fit the boy, too.
Oh, this is more
That's
than
all right. It's all right. You're welcome to that.
Thank you.
It's all right.
Thank you very much.
It's all right.
Oh, you are a very good man.
Goodbye.
You're not leaving, Mrs. Sorensen. Ah, wait for fun with Martin when it is sundown and no Lord comes.
I'm only sorry the Lord didn't appear to show you what Mr. Boyd is.
Oh, please, Alex, stop that foolishness. I'm really worried about Martin. What happens to him?
Gosh, it's only last we'll be having, Alex.
I'm going home. Good night, all.
Good night.
Do you think Martin gets, how you say, violent?
I'll try to talk some sense with him. Maybe fix it so he's not expecting anything anymore.
What do you want, Meyer?
Martin, this thing is getting too much on your nerves, my friend. Wouldn't it be better to admit it was only a dream?
No. No.
Martin, even as a dream, it was a nice thing. So how many people dream the Lord talks to them? Look, I believe the Messiah will come to earth someday. But that it is today, I don't think so.
You don't understand. This is different.
You know what? You close up, and we'll fill our pockets with the finest cigars I got in my shop. And you and I, we're going to have a big dinner in a high-class restaurant. Like rich men we're going to live tonight, okay?
No. Thank you, man. Don't worry. I'm all right.
If the Lord don't come, Martin, by tomorrow everybody will forget it.
There is still time. Still time.
But don't feel sad he no come. Maybe some other day he will, and...
Well, man, it's officially sundown. It's the end of the day.
St. Martin, my friend. Where is the Lord?
Oh, don't tell me the Lord don't come and visit St. Martin.
Stop this. Well, what have you got to say about your Lord's voice now, Martin, huh?
Sure, Martin. 'Twas a Brannigan you got on for yourself last night, was it not? Why didn't you tell your friend old Mahaney? And I'd have joined you in a nip or two.
Maybe you drink the same stuff tonight, and you have another dream, eh, Martin?
Oh, go home, please, go! Get out! Get out, all of you! You have had your laugh, now get out! Out! Out of my shop!
Are my shoes ready, Martin? I wouldn't take it too hard, Martin. The fact that you believed you heard the Lord's voice may have been his manifestation.
5 years ago, I knew if there was such a thing as a God in heaven. He never heard of Martin Underich. I made a fool of myself in the neighborhood. A laughingstock, a half-wit. No charge for the shoes. Nobody else paid all day, why you? Today, everything is charity. I buy food for a boy. An old man, I give a glass of water to. A woman and child, I give clothes to. Everything is charity today. The Lord appear in my shop. Not even a customer appear all day.
Look in your Bible, please. To Matthew, chapter 25, verses 35 on. Read it, Martin. Read what you find there. Find out for yourself, Martin.
Go ahead, Martin. Read your Bible. That will make everything fine again. What's the matter, Martin? Don't you want to read the good Bible? All right, I will read it for you. Your friend Alex will read it when it tells you why the Lord don't come. The good book says, 35, for I was hungry, and ye gave me to eat. I was thirsty, and ye gave me to drink. A stranger, and naked, and ye clothed me. Shall answer and say unto them, verily, I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me.